Hello, my people. Welcome to today's newest psychic tarot reading on Tory Lanez and Megan the Stallion. Thank you all for being here. If you're new to my channel, I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic and energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. I would love if you would subscribe, like, and share. Thank you all so much for your support. And thank you for listening and watching. If you would like your own personal reading, I am available for personal readings, and I would love to read for you. This is where you can go to book your reading with me, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. All right. You can text to me at 703-791-9162. That is my business phone number. You can also email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. You can also visit my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com as well. And like I said, phone readings do have same day priority. Mediumship readings also have same day priority, as well as past life readings. Speaking of phone numbers, someone actually sent me an interesting phone number yesterday. I'm not sure if they were trolling, because I called them back and then they asked for a reading. But they said, the first thing they said was, "You're fake." This is what they said right here. I never answered back to them. They called me multiple times on my business phone number. So you're fake. You're definitely going to burn in hell, especially playing with the dead the way you do. You're a fat fraud. So, very, very interesting. So I ended up, like I said, blocking this person. Their number, I believe, is 443 9 2 2. And the last numbers are, it looks like 6. Is that a 3? 6 3. Looks like 5 9. All right. So yeah, whoever this person is, they were very rude. And I put my business number out there, for professional means for clients and stuff like that, but that's just an example as to why you should not mess with me or bother me like that, because it doesn't really bother me, and then I end up blasting you. But anyways, my business number is only for business purposes, keep it at that. And if you all want a reading from me, definitely, like I said, check out my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Also, make sure you subscribe to my second YouTube channel, Lamarr Townsend. This is more my vlogging, cooking, lifestyle channel, but I also do tarot readings and spiritual stuff over here too, particularly the horoscope. So if you want your horoscope, subscribe to this channel. If you want your own personal reading, then you would definitely visit my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Definitely would scroll down. You can read the reviews from people who have purchased readings from me, and you can also follow me down here on Instagram and Facebook. And if you would like your own reading, go right to the store section. This is where you can go to view all the rates, services, products, classes, candles, and different types of things I do offer. I do offer email readings, I offer phone readings, I also offer video recorded readings where you send your questions, and then I record myself doing your reading on my own time, and then email you the video link to keep and download forever, basically, typically within 1 to 3 days or less. I also do offer birth chart readings, both compatibility birth chart readings, as well as individual birth chart readings. I also do offer candles, blockage removal candles, protection candles, money candles. I do past life readings if you want to learn about your past lives. I do mediumship readings if you want to connect to the spiritual realm. And I do classes as well. So there's so much more. I do tarot classes, astrology classes, spiritual self-development classes, and all different types of things. So once again, thank you so much for your support. And let's get into Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. So this is kind of funny because once again, I don't know I can't name a Tory Lanez song. I'm not really sure I can name a Megan Thee Stallion song either, to be honest with you. But when I first did my reading, or started doing a reading on these two, because this happened a while ago, I actually called Tory Lanez Tory Lanez. I thought that's how you spelled his or said his name. But anyways, the case is going on with these two. There's things coming out, allegedly Tory, or it was said that Tory shot Megan in the foot, allegedly. So, my job is to see what's going on here. So how I'm going to approach this reading is I want to approach it from first I want to approach it from separate perspectives. How is Megan Thee Stallion approaching this situation? How's Tory Lanez approaching the situation? And then maybe we can do like a conclusion reading at the end. And then I think at the end actually I want to do like a watch through of the reading I did on these two in the past to see maybe what came true or maybe what aligns with this reading that we're talking about we're doing right now. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the cards without further ado, and let's get into it. Alright, let's go ahead and cleanse the cards. Oh, also, I realized a Megan Thee Stallion song I do know. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Acting stupid, what's happening? I don't know the words, alright? But that's the only song I know by her. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck when you pass reading. Amen, amen, amen. Alright, let's see what's going on with these two. Move my green drink over, child. Alright. So let's see. How is Megan Thee Stallion approaching this situation, this case with Tory Lanez? How is she approaching this case? We have a card fly out. I get the 8 of Cups. 8 deals with the past. 8 deals with karma. 8 does deal with career, professional destiny, status, and society. This is related to 8 of Cups specifically. So she could, it's almost like she doesn't want to relive certain things, or it's like not wanting to emotionally dig up the past, or like, you know, dig up the dirt of the past kind of thing. It's like, oh, we got to go back here. We got to talk about this. You know, when it's like, you know, this happened to like, what, 2 years ago now? And it's like, so it's like she had 2 years of kind of creating some distance between the situation. And it's like, here we go again, back to the drawing board kind of thing. All right. Make sure you all like the video. Thank you all so much for your support. Remember, if you want a personal reading, text me at 703-791-9162 or visit my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. We're having a lot of cards fall out. 10 of Wands, which could be her dragging her feet. It could be, I don't think she wants to really deal with this. I don't think this is something she wants to necessarily dig up. I feel like for her, it's like, this is embarrassing. And for her, it's like, this could be like a card of digging the hole deeper, or digging a hole for oneself. Not wanting to do something but doing it anyway, or being forced to do it, right? My gosh. Jesus. All these cards, the 8 of Swords, 8 deals with the past. She could be very much in her head. Alright, trying to recount or recall the events. I feel like there's also like some gaslighting. Like there's something where maybe people are trying to like make her think things happen one way, but it's like she remembers it another way, and it's like, am I crazy? Am I remembering things wrong? So I feel like there could be some maybe allegedly manipulation on her part, meaning like she could be manipulated in some way with this situation. Once again, allegedly. Alright, this is all alleged for YouTube entertainment purposes. Wink, wink. Alright. How is Megan Thee Stallion approaching this situation with Tory Lanez? This case with Tory Lanez. Yeah, I get the 7 of Swords as the first card, you guys. This is something she does not want to deal with. I feel like if she could have done this like in secret, you know, if she could have done this like behind the scenes, like she would have been better off. I feel like this could also be affecting her mental health, low key or high key. I'm not sure if you know, if you're around her. Like I feel like, I don't know, I haven't heard much about her except for the case. I feel like there's a reason why it's almost like she's hiding or something like that. You know, right? I feel like there could be triggers associated with this too. 7 is the number of secrecy, life behind closed doors, one's needs for privacy and solitude. So I think, once again, this is not something she wants to deal with publicly, but, I mean, she kind of has to. There's no choice, right? It's forced. She's forced to deal with it. I get the Page of Wands. connected to work, job, or connected to money. Page of Wands is typically someone as young as a child up into early 20s or mid 20s more so. So I don't know, how old is Megan? She must be in her mid 20s by now. Is she a fire sign? Megan the Stallion. So she's born in 1995, so I don't know. She's born in 1995. She's born in February. She's in Aquarius, actually. I don't know. If she's born in 1995, she should be in. Oh, she's 27 years old. I was about to say in her later mid 20s. Ten of Wands shows up. Alright. Also, Page of Wands could be impulsiveness in regards to like personal belongings, money, finances, for all intents and purposes. But the Ten of Wands shows up connected to thoughts, communication, in the mind. Once again, I feel like Megan is approaching this in the sense of this is not necessarily really something she wants to deal with. I feel like if she can talk as little as possible, if she can be seen, you know, in regards to or in context to the situation as little as possible, like if she can just kind of like slide under the radar with this situation and come out, you know, the other side, like, you know, it's like, okay, we got that over with. It's like, that's how I see her being with this situation. Once again, I get money, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, connected to home, family, and emotions. She definitely has, like, the support around her in terms of, like, I want to say financial support in the terms of, like, a good lawyer, like, something like that. I get the Judgment card connected to self-expression, creativity. She will speak her truth in the situation. She is going to speak her truth. Alright. Get the Knight of Wands. This could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Virgo person right underneath the Page of Wands. Who also could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Gemini. Justice card is a card of legalities, fairness, bringing truth to light, laws, rules, regulations. This shows up in a placement of one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. I think there's something where Megan is also approaching this situation to clear her name. And, maybe to bring truth to her relationship or relationships in some way. The Knight of Cups is facing the Justice card. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know Tory's zodiac sign, but I'm getting 3 people here, actually. So the Page of Wands could be someone younger. Knight of Wands could be Megan or Tory, because Knight would also be someone at the earliest in their mid to late 20s. So the Page kind of blends in with the Knight in terms of age a little bit on that cusp. But irregardless, it's like a lot of young people. At the oldest, a Knight would be like the age of 40, in their like early 40s. Alright. With the way I read tarot. At the most. All young people. And I think there was all young people at the party, right? Wasn't it at Kylie Jenner's house? I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Classic, bougie, ratchet. Ten of Swords shows up in a placement of truth, optimism. She definitely may not be optimistic about this case. Either she may not be optimistic about the overall outcome. Once again, this is definitely not something she wants to necessarily be dealing with. It's definitely like something that brings her down or brings down her energy. This also shows up in a placement of travel, long distance travel, higher education, higher learning. Ooh, the Tower card shows up in the placement of career. Her career could take a hit due to this situation. The Tower card shows up in the placement of karma. So definitely could be some karma coming into play here. The Tower card also is related to the past. In this case, the past could be the actual shooting. The Tower card also relates to fatherhood energy. I think there's something about this case in regards to the past that could also blow this open or blow something wide open. Maybe in regards to Megan, that particularly could affect her career in a negative way. The Tower card in this position, girl, a lot of concerns here. Why am I having so many cards fall? Luckily, this card that fell was at the bottom of the deck, so maybe that means something. Let's see. We get the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. 4 is the number of friends, acquaintances, social groups. 4 of Pentacles would be particularly maybe professional social groups, professional acquaintances, things of this nature, people you break bread or money with. The Hierophant shows up connected to friendship, acquaintances, social groups. Megan could have someone who's a male who's in a high place. The Hierophant could also be a lawyer, though. The Ace of Swords shows up as the last card. I think she may be waiting till the trial ends to actually say something. I do think to some degree she could be vindicated. Alright, to some degree. But I feel like she's waiting to speak on it. I feel like due to maybe legality, she can't speak on it. But the Ace of Swords shows up in a placement of secrecy, life behind closed doors, one's need for solitude, privacy, one sense of spirituality. So, once again, I feel like she could talk, she could say something. I don't know if it's like a big thing where it's like she finally decides to talk and it's like she does a magazine interview or like a podcast interview or a documentary, but there's like something where she will tell her side of the story in a public way. I think she just has to tell her side of the story in a courtroom way, a legal way first, if that makes sense. Alright. But Megan, the Tower card showing up is a really big red flag, and especially right next to the Ten of Swords. Alright. So there could be some losses that you may suffer from, so I would definitely make sure you're doing your protection candles, girl. You know, and all things of that nature. Alright, so let's look at Tory Lanez' perspective of the situation. How is Tory Lanez approaching this situation, Spirit? How is Tory Lanez approaching his situation with Megan Thee Stallion? Tory's also kind of not wanting to deal with the situation as well. This in this position, the Ten of Wands in this position could speak of like having some difficulties owning up to like accountability, owning up to ownership here. Definitely could be putting like the blame in an attempt to like what's the word I want to use? It's a D. It starts with a D and it's like on the tip of my tongue. Misdirect or like defer or now take the attention off of him basically. I get the Knight of Pentacles though, so there's something about maybe his money or access to money that does bring Tory Lanez, just kidding, Tory Lanez, some sense of comfortability, some sense of confidence in this situation here. That's kind of interesting. Alright. Get the Page of Cups showing up. Facing away from the Knight of Pentacles. Page of Cups shows up in a placement of communication, intellect, the mind. I'm wondering if there's like a witness on his side that like is corroborating his story, or I'm wondering if the Page of the Knight could be him. I'm not sure of his zodiac sign. Let's look that up too. Tory Lanez's zodiac sign. Tory Lanez zodiac sign. Just kidding. Tory Lanez zodiac sign. He's a Leo. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. So he's a Leo? They're opposite zodiac signs, you guys. Oh my god. They're opposite zodiac signs. She's an Aquarius. Megan Thee Stallion's an Aquarius. I don't know if you guys can see. You guys can see right there. Megan Thee Stallion is an Aquarius. And Tory Lanez is a Leo. Leo and Aquarius are polar opposite zodiac signs. These two are polar opposites. I'd actually be interested to look deeper into their charts. What other oppositions do they have? This could be some past life energy, y'all, because Saturn, or Aquarius is also co-ruled by Saturn. Saturn deals with, like, karma, the past. This could be past life karma between these two. Child, I didn't realize it was this deep. Damn. This is some past life-ish between these two. Child, this is some past life karma that is being worked out now. Tori, what did you do to Megan in a past life, honey? Child. Alright. I do get the Two of Swords in the placement of emotions, family, the home. 2 is a card of emotion, or 2 is a number of emotions. 2 rules also the family, the home. 2 of Swords, though, is like an energy in this position of not really knowing how to feel. I feel like there's a lot of people in Tory's ears, and it's like, based on whatever's being told to him, it's like that's how he feels at any given moment. And I feel like sometimes his ears are wired to hear what he wants to hear. I feel like he could be very stubborn. I feel like he has people around him who seemingly seem to be working towards his benefit and are like keeping him complicit or keeping him kind of content in a place of, oh, don't worry, nothing's gonna happen. You'll be fine. We're working on it. We got it. You're good. And I don't want to necessarily say these are false pretenses because we haven't pulled. Okay, I just had a client message me. I was hoping that she could schedule her reading a little bit sooner, so thank God she just messaged me. So I'll message her in a bit. Alright, back to the reading. Back to Tory and Megan. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Acting stupid, what's happening? That's what got these two in trouble. In trouble, because they was acting stupid. Acting stupid and ratchet. Ain't acting classy. Now, look at what's happening. What's happening? Does she even say what's happening in that song? I'm just making up words. Anyway, child. Alright. I think I had too much coffee and too much green drink this morning. Like RuPaul when he was talking about having an, what did he say, coffee enema on last season of RuPaul's Drag Race? Anyway. So. Alright, let me focus. I get the Six of Swords and the placement of daily routine, work, job. Does Tory have kids? Get the Ace of Swords showing up connected to one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. For some reason, I feel like there's someone on Tory's side, and I kept hearing something about a girl, maybe, that was also friends with Megan. I can't think of her name right now, but I feel like there's someone on Tory's side that, is maybe, I don't want to say his accomplice, but is, trying to vouch for him, or he may be hoping will vouch for him in some way, shape, or form. Alright. I'm wondering if there was some sort of deal made, actually, between these two. Is it money? Is it if you go on the stand for me and testify for me, against maybe Megan? It's I'll get you a record deal. I'll produce your next album. This is all alleged. Alright. The Lover's card shows up connected to change, evolution, and growth. Tory's hoping that someone on his team or someone in his court can change the trajectory of this case. He's pulling all the stops. He's pulling all his contacts, all his networks. His networks. All right. Hmm. Get the Queen of Cups connected to long distance travel, stepping outside one's comfort zones, optimism, good luck. This would be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius female. I know he does. He is from Canada originally. Speaking of Drag Race, my only I can't. Well, I don't. I can't get into the UK seasons, but like for some reason I love Canada. Canada's Drag Race, I'm like obsessed with. Like real seasons of Canada's Drag Race, not like versus the world or anything like that. But anyways, Five of Wands shows up connected to career, the past, professional destiny. These two definitely had beef in the past life, child. I also feel like these two have had beef in the past in general. Like this is not the first time they've had like beef or they've like been rough with one another or like they've gotten rowdy. I feel like Tori also has like an attitude or a temper. If this affects his career, which it most likely will, the drama most likely will, the headlines most likely will. All right. Five is the number of communication, intellect, the mind. Five is also a number of work, job, daily routine, health, things of this nature. So definitely would hope your health wouldn't take a hit. Both of your healths actually. Like you may need to be mindful of mental, emotional, physical, and so on and so forth. Get the Ten of Pentacles connected to friends, acquaintances, social groups. Tori does have connections, you guys. The last card I get is the Ace of Pentacles. He does have connections. But I think he's hoping, like, this is alleged. I think it's like the energy of maybe he's, like, hoping there could be some sort of, like, money talks. Alright, I'll say it that way. Money talks. Alright? And I think Tori's hoping that money talks in this situation for him. Alright? Take that for what you will. Um... That's what I see. All right, with Tori, child. Let's go ahead and ask the last question, and then we'll get into the kind of watch portion where we'll watch a video I did on these two years ago and see what I said back then. I'm excited for that because I haven't seen that video probably in 2 years. All right, so let's go ahead and ask the final question. What will be the outcome of this situation with Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez? What will be the outcome of the situation with Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion? I get the Empress, which could be a woman in a position of power. This could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Aries female. So maybe a powerful female could be prominent in this situation. This could be Megan. This actually could maybe indicate her coming out as the vindicator. I guess the winner in the case. Possibly. Alright. But we haven't pulled the rest of the spread yet. So it could be too early to tell. To call. Alright, let's pull more cards. Ooh, the Devil card shows up connected to money, finances, and personal belongings. It could be a payout in some way. That's going to cause an issue. That could cause one person to... I hear bankrupt. Ooh, knock on wood. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Or would I? No, I wouldn't wish it because I wouldn't want it on me, right? So that's how I like to operate. I don't know why I feel like Tori. Tori, could you have some money issues from this case? Nine of Cups shows up connected to communication, intellect, the mind. The Strength card shows up connected to emotions, family, and the home. I think there's also something about the fanfare that like gives like fire to this case or fire to these two. Well, mainly I feel like mainly Tory, but there's also something where Megan is also getting her own kind of like, I guess support you could say that's giving her her own kind of inner fire. So they both do have that kind of inner fire to bring this to some sort of conclusion. I get the Ace of Wands in the placement of self-expression, creativity, romance, facing the Ten of Wands, which shows up in the placement of work, job, daily routine. I feel like this could have been a romance turned bad between these two. I get the Seven of Cups connected to one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. After this case is over, Megan, you're gonna really have to be like mindful and more watchful of who you trust and have around you. Tory as well, but I feel like Megan more so for you because I feel like Tory is like someone that like can hold a grudge for a long time. And even if he like is in Canada somewhere or Puerto Rico, it's like he still has a way to connect with like certain people where it's like, you know, like to keep tabs on you or to like, I don't know. Alright, there's something of that kind of energy. Nine of Wands shows up connected to change, evolution, growth, endings. Queen of Pentacles shows up connected to travel, long distance travel, higher education, higher learning. This could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus female. Could maybe authorities or law enforcement rules, regulations overseas come into play here because Tory is in Canada? Because I keep getting a woman here. I mean, I can imagine it affecting Megan going to Canada, or would it? I'm not sure. Do people really ride for Tory Lanez in Canada like that? Is he from Toronto or something? I get the King of Wands here showing up connected. So this could be Tory because we did say we saw he's a Leo. This would be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Facing the Seven of Pentacles, the last card is the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like these two, this case will come to some kind of, sort of conclusion where there will most likely be some sort of payout. Someone's daily routine or money definitely could be affected in a negative way. Someone's ability to work could be affected. Or both of their abilities to work or make money could be affected. I get the Nine of Wands though in the placement of change, evolution, and growth. This is also going to be a lingering stain for both of these two people. I think maybe for Megan, it's like maybe over time she could outgrow it, but it's like for Tory, it could linger longer. Because 9 in particular is the number of masculinity. Alright. Child, so many layers. Thank God I'm a good psychic that can read between the layers, honey. Not read between the lines, but read between the layers. Catch that T. Alright. Who else do you know can read between the layers? Except the psychic with the T. The psychic with the T, that's me. That's me. I'm not ratchet or bougie. Not ratchet or bougie. 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 Well, let me stop lying, because I can definitely be bougie a little bit. A little bit. Let me stop lying, because I can be a little bougie. Bougie. I hope these two work out their issues. I hope these two work out their issues. I don't care what the others say. Let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say. Let's channel some energy today. Leo and Aquarius strong. This tarot reading is about to be long. Okay, so it says, I am the loving energy of the universe is their final card for this. I am the loving energy of the universe. There's a lack of love here between these two. Either individually, these two feel a lack of love within themselves, or there's a lack of love between these two in their relationship with one another. Um, I feel like these two have been pitted against each other as well. Um, like I feel like this has blown a lot of things out of whack for both of these people. So at the end of the day, remember, no matter what you're going through, whoever's watching this, you are the loving energy of the universe, and love wins. All right, love wins. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the camera now so that we can watch this um, review of the reading I did on these 2 years ago. Let's get into it. All right, we're black. So let's go ahead and see what I predicted maybe 2 years ago about these two. We're going to watch a video I did on these 2 years ago. Now, as you can see, I've done quite a few readings on Megan Thee Stallion, not maybe so much Tory. But I did the most recent reading I did on her was 3 months ago. It was a live reading. But I did this reading on Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez in her foot, it says. Um, 2 years ago. So you can tell it was a long time ago because I still have dreadlocks in this video. So, oh my gosh. It's going to be interesting to watch this, with my dreadlocks. Do I miss my dreadlocks? I'm not sure. I miss having long hair. Let's watch it. Let me make sure the audio is good. Oh gosh, here we go with the commercials, child. Am I not signed on the right? Oh, frick. Okay, yeah, never mind. I forgot. Alright. Let me just let this commercial play and we'll come right back. Because I don't want to get demonetized. Okay, we're back and let's get into it. So, alright, let's see really quickly. This is a Megan Thee Stallion psychic reading. Tory Lanez in her foot. So I guess we're focusing more on Megan, but Tory Lanez is most likely brought up. As you can see, this was uploaded 2 years ago. It looks like this was an Instagram live that I did on Instagram and then uploaded to YouTube. Let's see the exact date. So this was premiered on July 23rd, 2020. So this is almost 3 years ago because we're about to be in 2023. We're in December of 2022. Wow, I can't believe I cut my hair 2 years ago. It's been 2 years since I cut my hair. Dang. Alright, let's get into it. I really like my lipstick and my eyes, my eyeshadow here. Alright, let's see. Hope the audio is good. Hi, everyone. I just finished doing a psychic reading on Nick Cannon, so I'm here live on Instagram since I was not able to go live on YouTube today because I just did not have enough time. I definitely miss having long hair. I'm here to do a reading on Megan Thee Stallion. So I definitely miss having long hair. My long hair is so I cannot wait till my afro grows out so I can start straightening my hair again and have long hair. Although, I mean, if my afro grows out, I would still have long hair. So, anyways, I just miss having long, flowing hair. Let's see what is in store for Megan Thee Stallion in terms of the future. So I haven't had a chance to do a reading on her on my YouTube because I've been so busy. So I figured I'd come live on Instagram and do a reading on Instagram. So thank you to everyone who is here. Hi, Beyonce. Thank you for being here. I know I'm on late. I don't usually go live on Instagram. This is a new thing for me. So we'll see how many people come on. It's like 1 a.m. here. So I don't know why I feel like there may have been a hole in her foot. Like, I know she got shot by Tory Lanez. I think that's how you say his name, but I do feel like she may have a hole in her foot, or like there's something, like the bullet maybe went through her foot or something like that. So, I don't know. I haven't seen any videos or anything like that, so, but that's what I'm seeing. I like my lipstick a lot. I don't know if Tory Lanez purposely meant to actually shoot her in the foot. Well, I don't know if whatever happened to her was actually meant to happen. But there is something where I think Megan Thee Stallion needs like a cleansing. She does need a cleansing. Because I don't know why I feel like she may be like, I do kind of feel like the energy of what happened was like the result of some sort of negative spiritual work done on her, or like
Oh.
um, a psychic attack, something like that. That's what I feel.
Wait, did I mention in misreading that she needed a cleansing? Because I feel like I mentioned something about spiritual work for her in misreading. So I wonder if she has a spiritualist around her or something like that.
So I do feel like she needs a cleansing for sure. I do feel like Megan Thee Stallion needs a cleansing. She's gonna need surgery on her foot. Like I do feel like she's gonna need surgery. I see her being in the hospital for a while. I see her with a cast. I don't know why I feel like I don't know how bad the injury is, but I don't know why I feel like there may be issues with walking. So I do feel like it's definitely a shitty situation.
Now, once again, be mindful that this, for those of you maybe just coming in, just be mindful that this particular reading was uploaded 2 years ago, July 23rd, I think 2020. So I think this was like just when it happened.
But I hear recovery, so it may be a long road to recovery for her, especially because she's a dancer and stuff like that. So, but I don't know why I keep saying like maybe a hole is in her foot, or maybe the bullet is lodged in her foot, or something like that.
Oh.
So I don't know if she's come out and said something about that, or if she may come out and say the bullet was in my foot, or like sent a hole straight through my foot, or something like that. So, and I hear reconstruction surgery, so there may be a need for reconstruction surgery concerning her foot. Um, I mean, Tory Lanez, he's gonna get karma. He's gonna get payback somehow.
The fact that I keep saying Lanez though is hilarious.
Um, whether in the form of law enforcement, or I don't know why I feel like he may get jumped. But it's
Jumped.
weird because I think it was an accident. So I kind of see him actually being nervous and scared for his life a little bit. Because I feel like I don't think he necessarily meant to do it. I don't know why I feel like he may have not been in the right mindset. I don't know why I feel like he was kind of playing with the gun and waving it in the air. I kind of see Megan Thee Stallion like laughing at him and be like, put that thing down. Like, what's wrong with you? And I don't know why I see him. Like, I feel like when he pulled the trigger, I don't like. I feel like he may not have been totally in his right mind. That's what I'm feeling. Hi Aisha, love your makeup. Thank you. I wish I could show the I wish I could show I wish I could show the messages, but I can't. I don't know how to do that. So, but anyway,
I like watching myself actually.
that's what I'm seeing with Megan Thee Stallion. Do you feel like she's gonna need surgery on her foot?
Oh, are you serious, bitch? I mean, I should be happy that there's commercials playing on my channel, so thank you, YouTube. Alright.
She needs to be careful too because she could injure her foot further. Like maybe she may try to rush through the recovery process. She could end up injuring her foot further. So she does need to be careful when it comes to the recovery. Let's pull up your cards for Megan Thee Stallion because I don't know how long I've been on here so far. Um, how's everyone doing? Thank y'all for being here so late. I didn't realize so many of you would be on this late. But hi, Ocean Water. Hi, Dita Pizarro. What's in store for Megan Thee Stallion? Let's look at some cards. Page of Cups, so I get that this is definitely. I think she's worried about her career. I think she's definitely worried about how this is going to affect her career. I literally see her, like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this happened. I literally see her in tears, crying, like, her eyes out. Like,
Oh, I missed that deck. I have not seen that tarot card deck. Well, actually, I know where that tarot card deck is. It's actually in my room on
on one of my altars, or kind of like underneath one of my altars, or in one of my altars. But I love that deck. This is one of my favorite decks I've ever owned. And I only stopped using it because it started to like fall apart because I was doing so many readings with it. I miss that deck a lot. We did mention though in this reading that we did today about like how her career could be affected, and there was a lot of like kind of similar cards coming up in her or in her the reading we did on her today. So it's interesting how the energy still is lingering 2 years later for Megan.
Literally, like, it's devastating to her that this happened. I don't think she, like, obviously meant for this to happen. And it just kind of feels like, so the energy I get is just like, it seems like Megan, every time she takes 2 steps forward, she ends up having to take 3 steps backwards. That's the energy I get from her. So she's definitely upset. I do see surgery, construction, like having to shell out money for this. I do think she's not happy about that, like the fact that she has to shell out money for reconstruction surgery just for like medical bills or hospital bills or something like that. I wonder if Tory Lanez may offer to pay her medical bills or something like that. I don't know why I see him being very quiet though and like staying under the radar. Um, that's what I'm feeling. I get the Four of Pentacles. So she's worried about how this is going to affect her deals, how this is going to affect her money.
The Four of Pentacles came out a few times in the reading we did for her today, for her and Tori. By the way, I'm obsessed with my lipstick color here. My lips look so good in nude. Whether I'm dressed as me as a boy or me as is this Nucleopatra before Nucleopatra was a thing? Am I channeling Nucleopatra here? I'm kind of living for it.
Moving forward. She wants to get
Not with me low-key reading myself, by the way. It's all in fun.
back to work. It's probably advised that she doesn't go back to work. There is gonna like need to be a rest period for her in her foot. That's what I'm feeling. So she may have to take time off work. But it may be good for her in the long run. She may get to spend time around family and loved ones, which would be definitely good for her and her spirit.
I love that
She
card.
does need some sort of spiritual nurturing. I don't know why I feel like a family member. This is alleged. This is for entertainment purposes. I don't know why I feel like allegedly a family member could also pass away. So it's almost like spirit is setting her up to spend
Wait,
time.
didn't her mom pass away? Her mom passed away. That's what predicted it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what predicted it. Her mother passed away, right? Let me Google that. When did her mother pass away? Because remember, this was premiered July 23rd, I think. We'll look back at the date. Well, actually, we can look at it now. This was uploaded July 23rd, 2020. So I know her mom passed away. When did Megan's mom pass away? Megan the Stallion mother. Oh, I'm like already getting emotional. So this must be something she's like emotional about still. Of course, I mean, it's your mom. It's a mommy, you know. I call my mom mommy, so. She died in March 2019 due to brain cancer. March, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So this was 4 months after her mom had passed. Actually, yeah. Wait, no, this is a year after her mom had passed. So I'm wondering if there's someone else who passed around her. Megan the Stallion family passed away. Oh, she talks about being an orphan after her mother's death. Wait, her dad died? Or her dad died when she was 15? There's a lot of death around her. I don't know. Maybe there was another. Wait, something about the grandmother I just saw. Hold on. Her grandmother passed away 2 weeks after her mother? Oh, Jesus. Listen, I can't keep up with all of it, but I don't know. I'm wondering, did someone else pass? Or, I don't know. I don't know. I thought that was a predicted it. Maybe false alarm. Maybe that wasn't a predicted it. We'll see. Let's keep watching.
With this family before
something bad may happen, allegedly. That's what I'm feeling. Um, I think she's gonna be fine though. I get the Ace of Pentacles and the placement of one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. I think she's gonna get a lot of support from celebrities. I think she's gonna get a lot of support from the public. I do see issues with walking though. She's gonna have issues with walking. She's gonna have a recovery period. I don't know why I feel like she may need crutches. And there's something about either the bullet went through her foot or got lodged in her foot. That's what I'm feeling. So I do think there's nerve damage. There also may be something about broken bones, obviously, in her foot. Because I'm feeling the energy of like her foot literally needs to be restructured, but I don't know if that foot's ever going to be the same, honestly. Visual Hysteria says, I believe she lost her father a few years ago. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know if that foot's ever going to be the same because I keep seeing the potential for her to break it or for her to injure it again
Oh.
due to her injury from getting shot in the foot. So,
Megan.
oh gosh, you know what I'm actually getting, Megan?
What? Oh.
Yeah, sure.
All right. We're black, okay?
Hmm. Should I say it?
Say it. Please.
Yeah, let me tap in.
Okay.
I think Megan pissed off the wrong people. Do you
Oh.
guys remember when she was having that issue with 1501 Entertainment or something like that, the label?
Oh, I remember
She was
that.
trying to get bought out from the label. And I guess she ended up getting bought out or something like that. I don't know why I feel like the label may be involved in this somehow. Or
Ooh.
someone over at that label may be involved. I don't know, like, I don't know if they're
Tea.
directly involved somehow or. Remember, I was saying I do sense like a spiritual attack around her, or like some sort of spiritual, not so good energy around her. Like I'm wondering if that was maybe the
Wow.
I wonder if that was maybe the record company.
I wonder where that bracelet is. I haven't seen that
Because
bracelet in a
I
while.
see someone being mad and they hear bought out. So I'm wondering, did someone buy her out of her contract with that record company? Do you owe them money, Megan? They want their money, I think, maybe. I don't know,
Ooh.
Megan. There's something where I don't know if you completely cut ties with that label, if you owe them something, or if they feel like you owe them something. But I get the energy that I feel like if things may continue happening, shitty situations may continue happening due to this label. I think.
I remember that. I remember that was like at the very beginning of her career, or like the start of her like peak, I guess, whatever. That's interesting. And then there was something about her career in the past, the Tower card in this position. What is 1501 Records up to? Like I haven't heard about them recently. I mean, unless I'm like not paying attention. What are they doing? Are they still pissed at Megan? Child, this is some tea. Where's my teacup? I mean,
Maybe they're like wanting their money or something like that. Like they were owed. Like I don't know. Maybe they had you, Carl Crawford. It could be Carl Crawford. Let me.
who's
I didn't
that?
have to look at that, but I do feel like maybe they had you set up for a certain amount of deals or like something
Mm.
like that, and then obviously you got bought out, so you couldn't fulfill those deals. I'm not sure.
That
I
would
don't know
make.
why. Okay, let's
To be
see.
honest, if that was the case, that would make me pissed too. So I'm liking this. I like watching myself. I don't know. I know a lot of YouTubers don't like watching themselves. I like watching myself. I do. Let's get into it.
So who's Carl Crawford, you guys? Is that the owner of her last label? Is Megan's old? Let's just ask it. Is Megan's old label? I got the death card. The freaking death card fell out, you
Oh,
guys.
oh,
An ending. Is
oh,
Megan's old
Megan.
label
Okay.
behind somehow her getting shot in the foot?
Oh
Let's
my
just ask the
God.
cards.
I can't believe you're saying this.
Let's see
I
though.
thought Jay-Z was going to buy out and sign her. I thought she was bought out and signed. I thought she already signed with Jay-Z. Hi, Jackie Juku.
Oh my God, Jackie Juku. I haven't seen her in a while.
Is the label, or is Carl Crawford, who I guess is a part of the label, the culprit behind Megan getting shot in the foot from now? Let's
But then
see.
I don't go live on Instagram
I
at
keep
all.
getting the page of cups in the same
Hey, we
position.
got the page of cups in the reading we did today. Is that Megan? Megan's an Aquarius, so Aquarius is considered the water bearer. So while Aquarius is not technically a water sign, it's often associated with water energy. So sometimes Aquarius can come out as a water sign. Just saying. Alright, let's see.
Position as the first spread. I think she knows.
Also, I think particularly Aquarius is actually a knight in tarot. Let me look at my notes. Because I have my notes here somewhere. Hold on. So I'm wondering if maybe Megan is not the knight. I don't know. Maybe let's see. Or maybe Megan's not the page. Let me look at my notes. I'm pretty sure Aquarius would specifically be the Knight of Swords. Let's see. I have it right here. All right. Aquarius is a fixed zodiac sign, so it's a fixed zodiac sign, which means it would be a knight. So actually, Aquarius is the Knight of Swords. Interesting. That makes sense for Megan, though. That makes totally sense. That makes sense for even her like age bracket in which she's popular. That makes a lot of sense. By the way, I am available for tarot classes if you want to learn tarot from me. I did teach myself tarot. It's actually quite interesting to look back at this video. We're watching right now, and you guys may not be able to see. Some of you who have been watching me for a while probably can see, but I can see the growth and I'm reading the cards flawlessly here right now. In my opinion, I'm reading the cards flawlessly. Oh, that means my camera's about to die. Look. Child, we got to speed this up. But we should be fine. We have a couple more minutes left. I'm reading the cards flawlessly here, but I can see my growth in reading the cards even from this point until now. And this was only 2 years ago. So there's always room for growth. But there's always room for learning. Right? I'm an expert of the tarot cards, but I'm also someone who's always learning. Like I love learning. That could be my Sagittarius energy. I don't know. But anyways, I'm just like I like doing these videos where we look back at me, doing old readings because it's kind of nostalgic and it helps me to see how much I've grown in so many ways. I mean, I've grown in my makeup since then, so this makes me feel so good, you guys. And I love the lights behind there. I got rid of those lights. I need to bring those lights back. All right, let's get back to it.
Logically, something's off. I think she knows something is off. I keep getting the Queen of Pentacles, so I'm wondering. This feels like mother energy to me.
I've been getting paid $1,000 a month.
Oh my God.
This feels like mother energy to me.
Excuse me.
Eight of Wands. Six of Swords. Yeah, I'm wondering. I feel like whatever the record label. I think the record label. Took a shitty end of the stick for Megan's sake. But I think they're gonna get her back in the back end. I think that is a part of their plan.
Oh.
I get the Sun card and the placement of work, job, career. I get the Ace of Pentacles once again in the placement of business partnerships.
Wait a minute. Some of that verbiage sounds like some of the verbiage we still use today. Okay. I see you, Lamarr. I see you. With the dreadlocks. The psychic with the T. The psychic with the T. That's me. That's me. The one with the T. The one with the lips. That's me. That's me. Alright.
I get the Two of Pentacles in the placements of growth. I think Megan may owe someone money. I think I'm going to stick to that. I think Megan may owe someone money or Megan owes somebody something. And I do think that somehow, I don't know if they're directly involved, but I do feel like there is something about the spiritual attack setting her up somehow. That's what I'm feeling.
Mm.
And who is Tory Lanez? Like, where does he come in the picture? Like, have they always been friends? Because I'm looking at him kind of suspicious too.
I'm sorry.
I don't know anything about Tory Lanez, but like I'm looking at him suspicious. You guys, I get the freaking magician, which doesn't always mean magic, but it shows up in the placement of profession, fatherhood, career, professional destiny.
Wow.
Someone is pulling strings behind the scenes
That shows
concerning
up in a
Megan.
placement of if that's that if that's the position that showed up in, that's also the position of the past. So that may have been magic someone did in the past. At that point. Once again, this is 2 years ago.
And I think they are purposely trying to sabotage her, purposely trying to mess up her bag or something like that.
Wow.
You need spiritual protection, Megan. You need some freaking spiritual protection. Um, I'm actually kind of worried for you.
Mm.
I'm actually kind of worried for you. I don't know why I see another setup coming.
Oh
Like, I don't
God.
know. I can't confirm if this was a setup concerning the Tory Lanez, but something about it does feel set up ish. Whether it was purposely set up or spiritually set up, it does feel set up ish. I'm going to stick to that. They've been friends maybe with benefits. Mm.
I love when I say I'm gonna stick to that because I'm like, yep, I believe it. Yep.
Something about this feels set up ish. I think it may have been low key a setup. I
Mm.
don't know if it will ever be traced as a setup, but there is something about this that feels setup ish. And
Mm.
whoever did this, I don't think they like. But I think they don't like both Tory. What's his name? His name is Tory, right? I think they don't like him and Megan, but I think they were targeting Megan. That's what I feel. Yeah, I feel like that's so weird. Yeah. So Megan, you either made some bad business deals, honey, or you just stepped on the wrong toes. And I think someone is coming for you or gunning for your downfall.
Ugh.
So you need to make better business moves, and you definitely need spiritual protection. Period. I'm gonna stick to that. Or I see more drama coming your way. Unfortunately, I don't wish that upon you at all. Like I want to see you succeed. I want to see you prosper. But all this whole time, I thought Tory was the one that shot Megan. I mean, I think he was the one that shot Megan, but something about it feels set up-ish. I think this was a setup somehow.
Mm.
I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna stick to it. I think this was low key a setup. It almost was like low key a hit. Maybe it was meant to take her out somehow. I'm
Oh
not
my
sure,
God.
but she definitely needs to watch her back. Definitely needs to lawyer up, honey, and just be more mindful of how you move in business because not everyone is your friend. And like, there's something from the past coming back to haunt Megan concerning business. I don't know if you owe someone or what, but I don't like the energy.
Me
I
either.
don't like the energy.
Even though
The
you are
cops came
me.
awfully too quick. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like the energy. It feels set up-ish to me. It feels set up-ish to me, you guys. So, all right, Megan. I wish you the best, honey. Thank you so much for listening and watching, you guys. If you guys would like a personal reading from me, my website is LamarrTownsendTarot.com. The link is in my bio on Instagram. It's also on my Facebook, and I will be posting this on YouTube later, so it will also be on my YouTube. Okay. So thank you guys for listening and watching. Visual Hysteria says thinks she needs to protect her energy. She definitely needs to protect her energy. Right, the cops was waiting. Yeah. Yeah. So all right, Megan. I wish you the best. Love and light. I'll see you guys because she's out here hanging out with anyone. Exactly. She needs to protect her energy. I feel like she's better than Tory Lanez anyway. So all right, Megan. Anyways, thank you all for listening and watching. I'll see you in the next video. All right, and love and light. Stay safe out there, okay?
Love you back. I love me. You guys, I made some predicted hits, and also it looks like I lost weight too. Look at that. Look at the side profile, the jaw, honey. This has been so fun. We've been on here for an hour. I have other clients to get to, y'all. I have other stuff to do, other content to post. This is what I have for this reading. we had a couple predicted it's there. We maybe still have some stuff to kind of manifest, but tell me what you guys thought about this reading in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light. God bless. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me.
Yeah.